It's been described as a magic pill. Imagine a drug that makes you smarter, work more productively, and helps you lose weight. If it sounds too good to be true, it might be. As CBS4's Brian Andrews reports, the drug is already on the market and sales are skyrocketing as everyone looks for an edge and that secret to success.
It's sort of a magic effect.
These are the little white pills that Dave Asprey swears are magical, mystical, and mind-altering.
When you first feel it, it's kind of like the movie Limitless.
And then I felt it.
That movie, released earlier this year, showed how a little white pill turned a lowly copywriter into a huge financial success. Asprey swears that little white pill, known as Provigil, did the same for him over the last 8 years.
I helped to create one of the very first instances of cloud computing, and I did this while I was taking smart drugs, including Provigil.
The internet security entrepreneur also claims it helped him shed lots of weight.
Used to be when I started this, I weighed 300 pounds more than 10 years ago. This was a huge boost in my mental performance. It was like, wow, I'm awake again.
In fact, Provigil and its newer version, Nuvigil, were approved by the FDA to improve wakefulness.
Their primary function is to wake you up, make you more alert and functional throughout the daytime.
Dr. Ron Popper is a sleep specialist. He says the drug should only be prescribed for adults with conditions such as narcolepsy, obstructive sleep apnea, and shift worker sleep disorder. Asprey claims he has shift worker sleep disorder, even though he's a computer security millionaire.
When I started taking this drug, I was getting my MBA at Wharton while working full-time at a startup that we sold for $600 million right after I graduated. This is the sort of thing that lets you perform at levels that maybe you didn't know you were capable of.
But the off-label use of these drugs to make you smarter, more focused, and possibly lose weight has sent sales skyrocketing and nicknames proliferating.
I've heard Viagra for the brain. And is it? Yeah, and Viagra was terribly abused as well.
Dr. Popper says even though Provigil doesn't stimulate the entire central nervous system like speed or Ritalin, there are not enough studies into how the use of this drug affects the brain. Over time, known side effects include serious rashes, mouth sores, thoughts of suicide, dizziness, vomiting, and irregular heartbeat.
But this is not a magic pill. It has potential side effects. It has potential abuse and addictive potential, and we're seeing that. Too much of anything isn't good.
Even Asprey, who downs dozens of vitamins with every meal, insists a good night's sleep, exercise, and a good cup of joe can yield the same productive results.
This stuff is pretty amazing. That said, if I had to give up, high quality coffee versus Provigil, I think I'd stick with my high quality coffee, but the combination is one that gives me the perfect edge in order to get things done.
That was CBS4's Brian Andrews reporting. Up